hello, namaste. I am welcoming you all to the Nilkant Academy. Till today, we have learnt about statistics, and in statistics portion, we have completed our main portion. So, moving on from there, we are here starting our new topic, which is mode. In mode, what is first we need to understand what is mode and how it is denoted by. So, when we write undistributed frequency about anything, undistributed frequency about anything, we write data, undistributed data. So, in that data, we have repeatedly write data about something about 400 frequencies, 500 frequencies, 600 frequencies. It is almost impossible to count which data is repeated more times, So, for that, we have found our mode. What does mode suggest? It shows that which frequency is repeated most times. If one frequency is repeated most times, it calls unimodal frequency. If two frequencies is repeated most times, it's called bimodal. That frequency is called bimodal. And our mode is denoted by Z. In the 9th standard, how you have learnt about mode? You have given the data undistributed. You just need to find that which frequency is repeated most times, and you got your mode. But here in standard 10, in classified data, there is something we need to change. It's our classified data. For classified data Z, there is one formula for mode, which is Z is equal to L plus, in the numerator, F1 minus F0, in the denominator, 2 into F1 minus F0 minus F2 multiplied by H. So, we need to understand all the denotation. What is Z? Z suggests our mode. What is our L? L suggests the lower class of our model class. First we need to understand what is our model class. So when our table for the classified data is given, we got the table in classified data. First we got class. In the second column we got frequency. The most number of frequency, the class get most number of frequency is called model class, or in other words, the class which has most frequency is called model class. So, L is the lower limit of that model class, and that frequency is called F0. That frequency in the model class, that frequency is called F0. The preceding frequency is called F1. That frequency is called F1. Preceding frequency is called F0. And next frequency is called F2. The model class frequency called F1, preceding frequency is called F0, next frequency is called F2. So all three are in the line, F0, F1, F2. What is H? You have already known the main. H suggests that class length of any class. H shows class length of any class. So now all the terms, Z is your mode, L is lower limit of your model class, F1 is frequency of your model class, F2 is frequency of next to model class, F0 is preceding frequency of your model class, and H is length of your model class. You need to learn all these terms, and will be used only one method. There is only one method, there is no more method, there is only one method in the mode. So here we are starting our first question, and the first question says that the following table shows the ages of patients admitted in a hospital during year. And the table shows that age in years and number of patients. The age which have the patients which have age 5 to 15 are 6 patients, 15 to 25 years, 11 patients, 25 to 35, 21 patients, 35 to 45, 23 patients, 45 to 55, 14 patients, and 55 to 65, 5 patients. Here question is find the mode and the mean. We need to find mode and as well as mean of the data given above, and we need to compare. So first we have already learned about mean. So first finding our mean, our first two columns which are given the question will be same age in years and number of patients, which are 5 to 15, 6, 15 to 25, 11, 25 to 35, 21, 35 to 45, 23, 45 to 55, 14, 55 to 65, 5. We need sigma fi in our formula. In which method? In sigma fi it's direct method, as well as in assuming method, as well as in step deviation method. I am using assuming method here. So first sigma fi means sum of frequency, which is 6 plus 11 17 plus 21 38 plus 23 61 plus 14 75 plus 5 80. So our sum of frequency, which is called sigma fi, is 80. What will be our third column? Our third column will be midpoint. How you get it? Lower limit plus upper limit divide by 2. For the first class, 5 plus 15, 20, 20 divided by 2, 10. For second class, 15 to 25, 15 plus 25, 40 divided by 2, 20, adding 10 to all the frequencies, 10 plus 10, 20, 20 plus 10, 30, 30 plus 10, 40, 40 plus 10, 50, 50 plus 10, 60. We have got our third column midpoint. Moving on to our fourth column, in the assuming method, it will be our di, and the formula for di is xi minus a. I need to assume mean, so I am here assuming 30, which is in our third row as our a, which is called assuming. So di is equal to xi minus a in the first row, 10 minus 30 minus 20, 20 minus 30 minus 10, 30 minus 30 0, 40 minus 30 10, 50 minus 30 20, 60 minus 30 30. So I got my dA. Now from here on, fifth column is F5 dA. Multiplying F5 with dA will give me F5 dA. Multiplying second column to the fourth column, 6 into minus 20 minus 120, 11 into minus 10 minus 110, 21 into 0 0, 23 tens are 230, 14 20s are 280, 5 30s are 150. Adding negative, minus 120 minus 110 minus 230, and in the positive, 230 plus 280, 510 plus 150, 660. In the negative, it is minus 230, 660 minus 230, which will be 430. So my sigma fi di is 430. Now my formula for assuming is x bar is equal to a plus sigma fi di upon sigma fi. Substituting all the values in this formula, so my x bar a is 30, sigma fi di is 430, sigma fi is 80. Now dividing 430 by 80 will give me 5.375. 430 divided by 80 give me 5.375. Now adding 30 with 5.375, my x bar will be 35.375. My x bar is 35.575. Now what was the second thing which I need to find? It was given as mode. In the mode, you do not need anything. Your question is your table. What we just need to show here, look, 5 to 15, 6 frequencies, 15 to 25, 11 frequencies, 25 to 35, 21 frequencies, 35 to 45, 23 frequencies, 45 to 55, 14 frequencies, and 55 to 65, 5 frequencies. Now look at the frequency column. Which is your largest frequency? 6, 11, 21, 23, 14, 14 and 5. Look, which among them is your largest? Which one is largest? 23, correct. So 23 with the class 35 to 45 and 23 is our frequency. So that will be our model class. 35 to 45 and frequency 23 will be our model class. The lower limit of model class is 35. 23 will get F1. Presiding frequency 21 is F0. Next frequency 14 is our F2. Substituting all this value in our formula, Z is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Our ZL is 35, F1 is 23, F0 is 21. In the denominator, 2 into 23 minus F0 21 minus F2 14 into H is our class length 15 minus 5, upper limit minus lower limit, which is 10, 25 minus 15 which is 10, 35 minus 25 which is 10. So our H is 10. Now in the numerator, 23 minus 21 2, 23 to the 46 and minus 21 minus 14 minus 35. In the next step, 2 multiply with 10, 20. In the denominator, 46 minus 35, 11. 46 minus 35 is 11. Now 20 divided by 11. 20 divided by 11 will give you 1.81. Will give you 1.81. Now adding 1.81 with 35. Adding 1.81 with 35 will give you your Z, means mid as a 36.81. So here your mode is 36.81. Here, so simple, our mode sum is simple one. So moving on from first to the second one. In the second question it says that the following data gives the information on the observed lifetimes in hours of 225 electric components. How much they remain saved, we need to check. So for lifetime there, 0 to 20 there are 10 components, 20 to 40 hours there are 35 components, for 40 to 60 there are 52 components, for 60 to 80 there are 61 components, for 80 to 100 there are 38 components, for 100 to 120 there are 29 components. What will be the first thing you need to check? Look at the frequency table. What is the largest frequency? Which one is our largest frequency? Among 10, 35, 52, 61, 38 and 29. 61 is the largest one. So our F1 will be 61. Our L is 60. Our L is 60. Presiding frequency 52 is F0. Next frequency 38 is our F2. Substituting all this value in our formula, Z is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Remember this formula you will need for mode. So substituting all this value, Z is equal to L is 60. In the numerator, F1 minus F0, 61 minus 52. In denominator, 2F1 minus F0 minus F2. So 2 into 61 minus 52 minus 38 multiplied by H, which is our class length. Let's check the class length. 20 minus 0, 20, 40 minus 20, 20, 60 minus 40, 20. You can check for all the class. Your class length will be 20. Now simplifying it, in the numerator 61 minus 52 is 9. In denominator 2 61s are 122 and minus 52 minus 38 is minus 90. All of them multiple with 20. Now 9 will multiple with 20 will give you 180. In the denominator 122 minus 90. So 60 plus 180 divided by 32. Let's take 180 divided by 32. 180 divided by 32 will give you 5.625. 180 divided by 32 will give you 5.625. Now we did 5.625 with 50. Your mode will be, your Z will be 65.625. Your mode is 65.625. Simplest one. Your mode is simplest among the mean, median and mode. Now to the third question. What is our third question? The following data gives the distribution of total monthly household expenditure of 200 families of a village. Find the model monthly expenditure of families. Also find the mean monthly expenditure. Your expenditure is given that 100 to 1500, 24, 1500 to 200, for 2000, 40, 2000 to 2500, 33, 2500 to 3000, 28, 3000 to 3500, 30, 3500 to 400, 22, 400 to 4500, 16, 4500 to 5000, 7. First we will find our mode. So look at the frequency table. Your frequencies are 24, 40, 33, 28, 30, 22, 16 and 7. Which one is the largest among all? Which one? In the second row, 40. So our second row will be our model class. 40 will become our F1. 24 is our presiding frequency F0. 33 our next frequency, which is F2. And in the model class, lower limit of our model class is 1500, 1500. Substituting all this value in our formula, Z is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Let's check our class length. 1500 minus 1000, 500, 2000 minus 1500, 500, 2500 minus 2000, 500. For all the class, your class length is 500. Substituting all the values in our formulas. So Z is equal to L is 1500 plus in the numerator F1 minus F0, which is 40 minus 24. In the denominator 2F1 minus F0 minus F2. So 2 into 40, which is our F1, minus F0 minus 24, minus F2 minus 33, into class length H, which is 500. In the numerator 40 minus 24, 16. Denominator 2 40s are 80, minus 24 minus 33, minus 57. All multiply with 500. Now multiply 16 with 500, will get 8000 in the denominator. 80 minus 57 is 23. Now dividing 8000 with 23, dividing 8000 with 23, you will get 347.82. You will get your divide is 347.82. Now adding 1500 with 347.82, you will get your Z is equal to 1847.82 or 1847.82. You have been asked to find one more thing, which is mean. In the last sum, when you asked to find mean, I have used the direct method. In this sum, I am using step deviation method, so you can revise your things. So here in the step deviation method, your first two column will be the same as per given in the question, which is expenditure and number of families. The next one will be your midpoint, which is xi. But before that, let's find our sum of frequencies, that means sigma fi. 24 plus 40 64 plus 33 97 plus 28 125 plus 30 155 plus 22 177 plus 16 193 plus 7 200. So our sigma fi or sum of frequency is 200. Now let's find our midpoint xi, which is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. You already know that class length of all the class is 500. So find 1 and adding all the 500 to the next frequency. So in the first one, 100 to 1500, 1000 to 1500, 1000 plus 1500 to 500, divide by 2 will give you 1250. 1250, adding 500, 1750, adding 500, 2250, adding 500, 2750, adding 500, 3250, adding 500, 3750, adding 500, 4250, adding 500, you will get 4750. So these all are our main points of each class. Now for next column, which is our UI, first we need to assume. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 rows are here. So we could be assume fourth or fifth term. I am assuming here my fourth term. As per shortcut, UI is equal to xi minus a upon h. I am taking 0 here. On the upper side, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. In the bottom side, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3. What to remember here? Your class length should be same. So for this shortcut, in the next column will be our Fi UI. That means multiplying Fi with UI. In the first row, multiply 24 with minus 3. 24 3 is 72 plus minus minus. 42 is 100 plus minus minus. 33 1 is 33 plus minus minus. 28 into 0 0. 31 is 30. 22 2 is 44. 16 3 is 48. 7 4 is 28. Adding all the negative term and adding all the positive terms. For negative term, 72 plus 80 152 plus 33 185, and all have negative symbol. For the positive term, 30 plus 44 74 plus 48 122 plus 28 150 and minus 185 plus 150. 185 is the bigger one, so subtraction will give you 35, but 185 was bigger one, so negative symbol. So our sigma Fi UI is minus 35, and our sigma Fi is 200. Our assuming was 2750. Substituting all this value in our formula, x bar is equal to a plus sigma Fi UI upon sigma Fi into h. Our a is 2750, sigma Fi UI is minus 35, sigma Fi is 200, and h is 500. Cutting 200 500 with 100, 100 2s are 200, 100 5s are 500. Now multiplying numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator, minus 35 5s are minus 175. So step will be x bar is equal to 2750 plus minus 175 by 2. Dividing 175 by 2 will give you 87.5, but it contains a negative symbol. So 2750 plus minus 87.5. Subtracting 87.5 from 2750 will give you 2662.5. Your x bar will be 2662.5. So here in the question number 3, you have find your mean as well as mode. So from next question number 4, the following distribution gives the state-wise teacher-student ratio in higher secondary schools of India. Find the mode and the mean in this data. Interpret the two measures. We need to find mode as well as mean in this data. So first let's check the table. Number of students per teacher and number of states. Number of students per teacher 15 to 20. State are 3, 20 to 25, 8 states, 25 to 30, 9 states, 30 to 35, 10 states, 35 to 40, 3 states, 40 to 45, 0, 45 to 50, 0, 50 to 55, 2. So here I am checking mode first. So we need to check our frequency. Which are our frequency? 3, 8, 9, 10, 3, 0, 0, 2. Which one is most among them? 10 is most. So 10 is our F1. Preceding frequency 9 is F0. Next frequency 3 is my F2. And my model class is 30 to 35. So lower limit of 30 to 35 is my L. Lower limit is L. I need to check my class length. So 15 to 20, 20 minus 15, 5, 25 minus 25, 35 minus 30 minus 25, 5. So I got all the data. Substituting all this data in my formula, Z is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. My L was 30, F1 is 10, F0 is 9. So in the numerator 10 minus 9, in the denominator 2F1 minus F0 minus F2. So 2 multiply with 10 minus 9 minus 3 into H 5. In the numerator 10 minus 9 1. In the denominator 10, 2 10s are 20 and minus 9 minus 3 minus 12. Multiplying 1 with 5 will give you 5. In the denominator 20 minus 12, 8. 5 dividing 8 will give you 0.625. 5 dividing 8 will give you 0.625. Now adding this 0.625 with 30 will give you your mode. Z is equal to 30.625. Your mode is 30.625. Moving on from there, we need to find mean also. So here I am finding the mean. I was about to give this one for your homework, but I am teaching you. So number of students, our first two columns will be the same number of students per teacher and number of states or union territory. What was our class? 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 30, 25 to 30, 30 to 35 was the class, and frequency was given in the question. Our third column is midpoint. Formula for that is lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. Lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. 15 to 20, sum of them 15 plus 20, 35 divided by 2, 70.5. 20 to 25, 45 divided by 2, 22.5. Adding 5 to all the frequency will give you the next frequency. So 17.5, 22.5, 27.5, 32.5, adding 5, 37.5, adding 5, 42.5, adding 5, 47.5, adding 5, 52.5. Here I am using step deviation method because the simplest one is that. So I just need to check which will be my assumed mean. Here there are 8 frequencies, so I am assuming 4th as my assumed means, and 4th one is 32.5. In the UI column, taking 0 there, upper side negative, lower side positive. So 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. At the bottom side, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, plus 4. For the step deviation, my 5th column will be Fi UI. Multiplying Fi with UI. Second column with 4th column. 3 3s are 9, plus minus minus. 8 2s are 16, plus minus minus. 9 1s are 9, plus minus minus. 10 into 0 0. 3 1s are 3. 0 into 2 0. 0 into 3 0. 2 4s are 8. Now adding negative terms and adding positive terms. Negative terms are minus 9 plus minus 16 minus 25 plus minus 9 minus 34. My positive terms are 3 plus 8 11 minus 34 plus 11. So my sigma FIUI will be minus 23. My sigma FIUI is minus 23. Now let's check sum of frequencies, which is sigma Fi. 3 plus 8 11 plus 9 20 plus 10 30 plus 3 33 plus 0 33 plus 0 33 plus 2 35. And my assumed mean is 32.5. Substituting all this data in the formula, x bar is equal to, what is our formula for step deviation? X bar is equal to a plus sigma fi ui upon sigma fi into h. Substituting data, x bar is equal to a is 32.5, sigma fi is minus 23, sigma fi is 35, h is 5. Now cutting 5 with 35, 5 is in the numerator, 35 is in the denominator, 5 7s are 35. So my term will be x bar is equal to 32.5 plus minus 23 divided by 7. Dividing minus 23 with 7 will give you minus 3.28. Minus 23 divided by 7 give you minus 3.28. Now x bar is equal to 32.5 minus 3.28 will give you x bar is equal to 29.22. Your mean is x bar is equal to 29.22. So we have completed our 4 sum, among them 3 with the mean and 4 with the mode. In the 5th question, it is given that, moving on to our question number 5, it is given that the given distribution shows the number of runs scored by some top batsmen of the world in one day international cricket matches. So here given our 2 columns. First one is runs scored by batsmen. The number, second frequency shows that number of batsmen. The numbers scored are 3000 to 4000, 4000 to 5000, 5000 to 6000, 6000 to 7000, 7000 to 8000, 8000 to 9000, 9000 to 10,000, and for 10,000 to 11,000 runs. The runs scored by 3000 to 4000, number of batsmen are 4. Runs scored 4000 to 5000, number of batsmen are 18. Runs scored for 5000 to 6000, number of batsmen are 9. Runs scored 6000 to 7000, number of batsmen are 7. And same for 6, 3, 1, 1. Now we need to find mode. So look at frequency table, which are 4, 18, 9, 7, 6, 3, 1, 1. Which one is largest among them? 18. It is our F1. Preceding frequency 4 will be our F0. Next frequency 9 is our F2. Our model class is 4000 to 5000. So 4000 will be our L, our lower limit of model class. Substituting, and let's check our class length. We need to find our class length 3000 to 4000. So upper limit minus lower limit, 4000 minus 3000, 1000, 5000 minus 4000, 1000. Substituting all this data in our formula, Z is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Our L is 4000, F1 is 18, F0 is 4. In the denominator, 2 into F1 18 minus F0 4 minus F2 9 into H. Our class length is 1000. Now in the numerator, 18 minus 4 14, denominator 2 18s are 36, minus 4 and minus 9 minus 13, multiplying with 100. Now 14 multiplied with 100, 1400. In the denominator, 36 minus 13, 23. Dividing 14,000 with 23, 14,000 divided by 23. Your answer will be 608.695. Dividing 14,000 with 23 will give you 608.695. Adding this 608.695 with 4,000, and your mode will be 4,608.95. Your mode will be 4,608.95. So now our last question of 14.2, the last question for mode, it says that a student noted the number of cars passing through a particular spot on a road for 100 periods, each of 3 minutes, and summarize in the table given below. Find the mode of the data. That car 0 to 10 car passing, frequency 7, 10 to 20, 14, 20 to 30, 13, 30 to 40, 12, 40 to 50, 20, 50 to 60, 11, 60 to 70, 15, 70 to 80, 8. We need to find more, so we need to look at our frequency table. Which are our frequencies? 7, 14, 13, 12, 20, 11, 15 and 8. Among them, which one is our largest frequency? 20 is our largest frequency. So 20 is our F1. Preceding frequency 12 is our F0. Next frequency 11 is our F2. And what will be our model class? 40 to 50. And lower limit of model class 40 is our lower limit. Substituting all this data in our formula Z, first we need to find our class length. So let's check 0 to 10. So 10 minus 0, 10. 10 to 20, 20 minus 10, 10. You will know, or else you will check that all the class limit 10. Substituting all this data in our formula Z is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 upon 2 F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. Our L is 40 plus F1 minus F0, 20 minus 12 divided by 2 into 20 minus 12 minus 11 multiply with H, 10. In the numerator 20 minus 12, 8. In the denominator 2 20s are 40 and minus 12 minus 11 minus 23. Multiply by 10. So 40 plus 8 10s are 80. In the denominator 14 minus 23, 17. Dividing 80 with 17 will give you 4.7. Dividing 80 with 17 will give you 4.7. Now adding 4.7 to 40 and your mod Z is equal to 44.7. So here with this last sum, all your question 14.2 are solved. So do practice with the practice work, and if you have any doubt, please contact us at Facebook, Instagram or at YouTube comment section. Do comment in this section if you have any doubt or you want to know about any particular topic, and keep sharing our video. Do subscribe and press the bell icon. Thank you.